Tom, I want to start out real quick. Congrats on first team All-American. Talk a little bit about what that means to you. Talk a little bit about what that means to you.
Oh, well, earning an All-American, it's an honor. No, it still haven't hit me yet as far as like an award, so probably 10, 15, 20 years from now, they probably all realize how much it means. I'm very grateful for it, to be the first player, the first cornerback in IU history to earn it. I didn't do it by myself, thanks to the man above, my teammates, to the coaching staff. I'm very grateful to be the first person, goes down in history. It'll be something I can look back on, 10, 15 years later from now. It's an honor.
All right, John Blau and then Zach Osterman.
Tom Allen would talk about, you did bring, those goals with you, like the 50, 26, 10, you knew about that. I mean, obviously very focused on team goals, but anywhere in there, did you have the idea that maybe I could be an All-American or I could do some of those things at the end of the day?
No, I was just basically just going out there playing for the team like always. I did have self goals, but being an All-American, it's not was something like I was like deeply like looking into. Cause I don't really make self goals, so whoever come with a team accolades, I accept. And yeah, it was kind of shock. It wasn't a shock, but when they told me I got it, it was just wow. And they told me I was the first person. It was amazing. I was amazed by it. You know what I mean? Because I thought it was somebody else. It was an All-American here before, but I'm the first one. I'm grateful for it.
All right, Zach and Tom.
I guess along those same lines, maybe sort of the same question in a different way, but how satisfying is it as somebody who talked about, from basically the beginning that you wanted to come to Indiana, blaze your own trail, kind of don't follow conventions, but go somewhere where you can sort of make that change. I mean, I know you guys always kind of want to keep pushing the goals forward, but how satisfying is it to maybe have done something like that now that you do lay down a marker as the first person in program history to do something like this?
I mean, it's a great award. It's not satisfying because it's always more out there, like the Jim Thorpe Award. You know what I mean, or become All-American again next year. So it's not satisfying. There's always more out there. But it is an honor to receive the award. I'm very grateful for it. Like I said before, you know what I mean, just keep pushing. As long as you keep playing for the team, you don't play for self accolades. Things will fall in place. I didn't think or was looking for to become All-American. It just came as I kept working and helping the team out.
All right, Tom, and then Kevin Brockway.
Tiawan, you've had the opportunity to work with Coach Shelby real close for the last couple of years. What is it that he's done for you that's made you the player you are now? Are there any specifics that you can relate to what he's taught you to help you get to where you're at?
Right, he's a very intentional detail guy. He don't sugarcoat nothing. He don't try to sweet talk. He tell you how it is. Keep it real with you. You know what I mean? And he don't treat every corner the same. It's like he teach everybody differently. Some guys might have to play off. Some guys might have to press. Some guys might have to do things different. He teach everybody different strength. You know what I mean? Because everybody got have different weaknesses. You know what I mean? He coach hard. It's hard love. You know what I mean? We get our laughs in at times, but when it's time to work, it's time to work. You know what I mean? And he's been overlooked in the Big Ten and being a cornerback coach. But as everybody see, mostly the whole secondary is all Big Ten. Me All-American, so he getting the recognition. You know what I mean? It's time to show him his respect out there.
All right, Kevin, and then Rick Posey.
Yeah, Ty, I do remember when I first interviewed you, you mentioned the Thorpe Award as a goal, and you just alluded to it a little bit ago. How much does that drive you for next season? And if there are any areas of improvement you feel like you need to make going in the bowl game and next year, or points of emphasis, what do you think they are?
Well, I mean, I just keep playing just like how the All-American came, just playing for the team. You know what I mean? And, when the team is winning, individuals get recognized. And going to the bowl game, you just go out there and go out there and execute. You know what I mean? There's nothing to change. Go out there. What I've been doing since day one. Go play hard. do my job, you know what I mean? And when plays come my way, I make the plays. So it's nothing to change or anything.
All right, Rick and then Dustin.
Yeah, Taiwan, I'm down here in Louisville, and I think I read yesterday that you're related to Lamar Jackson. Can you explain what the relationship is, and how often have you seen him or talked to him, or how well do you know him?
Oh, I know him very well. That's my cousin, you know what I mean? And talking to him, yeah, we talk, but I don't see him like that because he's in the NFL and I'm in college. We both have, lives playing football, but we hit each other up and chat and things like that.
All right, Dustin.
Tiawan, you mentioned that Coach Selby coaches every corner different, that he finds the strengths and weaknesses in everybody, I guess. What did he, I guess, identify in you that was different? How did he what were sort of the specific strengths and weaknesses that he focused on in terms of figuring out how to, make you the best cornerback you could be? How did he view you maybe as a different player than other guys in the room?
Well, me sitting at the line, some guys, you just have to, I have the speed, so I can just sit and be patient. With the blitzing skills, I wasn't quite good last year. He taught me this year, I had to settle my feet when a guy's looking at me and get to the quarterback. He taught me how to disguise better. He taught me how to hold the blitz, to get to the quarterback. And that's how I have how many sacks. I don't really know how many, but that's how I have the sacks I have to this day. You know what I mean? So he's a very great cornerback coach. I'm glad I decided to come here.